Hello guys, it's Paper Products Inc. here, back with yet another new trading card game. So I've been working on another homemade trading card game, and I've called it Kairōs. So if it's kind of like a mix between rock, paper, scissors and some other trading card games, and it's one of the first games that I've actually genuinely had a ton of fun playing, so I'm pretty excited for it. The basic premise is you have 3 cards in your hand, per se. A block one, an action card, and a charge card. So, basically, you and your opponent get to choose at the same time. You choose a card, and you can either, put that card face down, go 1, 2, 3, and play it, and that either can charge your creature in play, attack, which uses some of these charge tokens to deal damage to the other creature, or block, which negates the action that your opponent tried to do and removes their charge counters. So this is an example of a creature. It's called Summoner of the Dead, has 1 health, and this is its 1 ability, which is Rise, and it uses 1 charge counter, so you'd have to charge 1 turn. And then on the second turn, if you used your action card and when unblocked, you could replace Summoner with one of your creatures that had already died. So that might not make sense quite. That was kind of a complicated card, but don't worry. I will probably be doing a rules video in the future. If not, you can just ask questions if you want to play or make your own cards for it, or something like that. So I've got 2 things here, 2 products. I have a 10 card character booster pack and a 8 card psychic advanced deck. So we're going to be opening both of these today. Let's start with the 10 card character booster pack. So you need 5 cards to play, and 5 character cards to play, and 3 of those action cards I just showed you. So let's just take a look here. It says, contains 10 characters, enough to create 2 different decks. This booster pack is a great way to jumpstart your collection. Questions? Contact Paper Products Inc. on YouTube. Okay, so we have the booster pack, Kairōs 10 card character booster pack, copyright Paper Products Inc. 2015. And let's open this and we'll get our 10 different characters, which you could use to create 2 decks to play with one of your friends or something. Okay, so let's just open up this pack, and here we go. And so, you didn't see before from the cards over here, they're a piece of paper, a normal card like Pokemon, Magic card, Yu-Gi-Oh, whatever. It's actually normal sized, and and a card sleeve. So they feel really nice to play with, and these aren't really final cards. I don't know. I might, if I really like this game, I might make it on the Game Crafter, but for now I'm just enjoying playing with my friends. So, Medic, it has the punch ability for 1 damage and medical attention to give +1 health to selected character in your line. So basically how the game works is you'll have 1 face-up character, which is the active one, and that's the one you're doing the abilities on, and then you'll pre-select a line of 4 others that are face down, and when the one dies, you flip up the next card, and when all your cards die, then you lose. So this one gives + health to a selected character in your line. So, beforehand. This is Octomite. It has a squeeze ability for 1 charge counter, does 1 damage, and it has the grab ability, which trade a selected character in your line with enemy's active character. Has 2 health. We have a Dune Bunny with 3 health, with a punch and a bite move. Elderly Snail with a nibble and a slime. This is a pretty good ability. Then we've got a pretty big character, Army of Cacti. Has a poke for 1 damage and a burn for 4 damage, and it has 5. And this, there's no rare, but this would be a really good card, like a rare or something. It's a shark. It has bite, scare, and a chomp. but only 3 health, so. This is a lightning caller, so this could, say, charge up your shark while it was in line, and you could use the lightning caller's call ability when you play an action card. When you play an action, if you have 1 charge counter, and then you could put a charge token on selected card in line. So then when this card dies, this would flip over and it'd start the game with 1 charge counter, which would be a great advantage to have, because you could just, that would be good. And you could do that a couple times before that card died, and then you'd have a fully charged character while they still have to get theirs charged. So this is Poison Marshmallow. That would be a good ability for removing some of their big creatures if you manage to poison it. When Poison Marshmallow dies, so does the enemy's character. So, that way, if they had a super big creature, you could still manage to kill it and get on with the game. Lightning Storm, this has double charge, so whenever you charge it, it gets 2 charge tokens, which is a good ability. And Nuclear Bomb, which has unblockable damage, so this is a great finisher, but it takes a long time to get charged up. This might be a little overpowered, this card, so I might remove this from the game, or just make it have really low health. But so far, this is one of the best cards in the game because of unblockable damage. So, now let's get on to our next product, the Psychic Advanced Deck. So if we read on the back, it'll say, this contains 5 character cards and 3 command cards. Those are like the action and block and charge. All that you need to play against a friend or foe. This Steam deck uses advanced strategy and is a great way for those wishing to boost their playability. So it's it's better than just some decks, but it has a consistent theme. So this would be a pretty good deck to play with if you want something a bit more advanced game. It uses the Psychic command, ability on almost all of the cards. I mean, yeah, all of the cards. And that makes it so that all the cards really go well together. And it might be hard to collect this deck without the pre-built deck in just booster packs because... Okay, so yeah, here's our 3 command cards. Oops, it's upside down. Okay, so here's our 3 command cards. And here we have our first character in the deck. Psychic Lizard. So it has the read ability, which flip up selected face down character in enemy's line so that you can see what's coming. And that would be a good mechanic on its own, but with the rest of the cards in the deck. So you have Psychic Squid, it has the read and the knowing grab ability, which is swap 2 of the enemy's face-up non-active creatures. So if you had managed to flip up some with your lizard, or you'd flipped up some with the squid, you can swap 2 of them, and that would be good because, say they had a really strong character when, at some point when you knew you had a weak one in your line, or something wasn't going well, you can kind of mess up their plan. Now this is a really powerful card, Psychic Assassin, and you can strike and destroy target face-up non-active creatures, so something that's in their line, but it takes a really long time to charge up, and it only has 3 health, so you might not get to do that. Now this one, Psychic Eel, it gets a charge count token for each red creature, so each time you use the read ability, that would count as a red creature. So if, say, you had done that to all 5 of their cards, that'd be 5 charge tokens, and that would be really good because it only takes 1 action. And now this is the finisher card, the Psychic Dragon, which has Nibble for 1 damage, Healing Knowledge, so it gets +1 health for each time a character was red, same as that. Well, I mean, same red condition there. It has Sharp Wit for 2, which deal 1 damage for each time a character was red. So this can be pretty powerful. It can be dealing 5 damage, getting 5 life in the maximum, or no, it's 4 max probably, because unless you're playing like a longer game or something, but I think that'd be 4. At best, you can read their second creature, their third creature, their fourth creature, and their fifth creature, but you can't read the first creature because that one's already face up. So this is a complex deck. You might not quite understand that, and that's without a bit more explanation, especially since you only have a vague understanding of the rules, but it's a pretty easy to catch on to game. And I've been really enjoying playing it so far. So that's all for today. If you liked the video, please leave a like. Any questions or ideas, feel free to leave a comment, and subscribe for more content. And recently, guys, we reached 400 subscribers. Thank you so much. I plan on doing some sort of giveaway soon, possibly of an older card game that maybe some of you would like to have cards from, or maybe something entirely new. Not sure yet. Stay tuned for that video. Anyway, bye.